Shedeur Sanders faces unforgiving reality in Cleveland as Kevin Stefanski's QB decision leaves no room for patience. In a city where quarterbacks come and go like gusts off Lake Erie, Shedeur Sanders' arrival in Cleveland was supposed to spark a fresh beginning. The son of Hall of Famer Deion Sanders carried into Berea more than just his father's name. He carried high expectations, off-the-charts charisma, and undeniable college production. Yet, as the Cleveland Browns steamroll toward the 2025 season, reality is beginning to set in. The fairy tale of a rookie quarterback winning the hearts of Browns fans and immediately ascending to QB1? That dream appears to be getting swallowed up by cold, harsh NFL politics. Reports emerging from Browns camp reveal a sobering truth. Sanders' future in Cleveland is murky at best, with veteran Joe Flacco and other challengers standing in his way while head coach Kevin Stefanski operates with the clock ticking loudly over his tenure. This is not just a battle of talent. It's a collision course between youthful ambition and a franchise suffocating under years of failure. Shedeur Sanders may have won the spring, but Stefanski is coaching for survival. And in the NFL, survival almost always favors the veterans. From spring standout to summer struggler, spring practices offered Shedeur Sanders a brief glimpse of what NFL success could feel like. By the numbers, he was the most efficient quarterback in the Browns' early drills, completing 77.4% of his throws and logging 9 touchdowns in team activities. His footwork looked crisp, his decision-making sharp, and his poise under pressure belied his rookie status. On the surface, it seemed like Sanders was making a genuine push to shake up the quarterback depth chart. But head coach Kevin Stefanski, wary of reading too much into early performances, delivered a reality check. Let's not look too much into who's out there when we're in installation phase, we're in teaching phase, Stefanski reminded reporters, downplaying any narratives of a rookie surge. His words, though calm, carried a brutal undercurrent. Brown's decisions would be made with caution, not emotion. And the pecking order wasn't going to change because of spring drills alone. Flacco's grip tightens on QB1. While Shedeur put on a show in shorts, Joe Flacco, the 40-year-old Super Bowl MVP, remained unshaken atop the depth chart. In the crucial 11-on-11 sessions, it was Flacco who took the first-team snaps. Sanders, despite his accuracy, remained an onlooker in these critical reps. NFL insiders quickly noticed the patterns emerging in Berea. On ESPN's NFL Live, Jeremy Fowler, Ryan Clark, and Sam Aiko dissected the unfolding quarterback drama. Fowler predicted a repeat of spring, for quarterbacks rotating through reps, but with Flacco anchoring the first-team duties. I expect Joe Flacco to be in the mix there. He's certainly the incumbent, probably the favorite at this point, Fowler noted. For Shedeur Sanders, that spelled trouble. Spring efficiency was good, but the NFL game speeds up in full-contact, padded sessions, and that's where the real evaluations begin. Cleveland's quarterback curse looms large. History isn't on Shedeur's side. The Browns' quarterback carousel is infamous. Since returning to the league in 1999, the franchise has burned through over 30 starting quarterbacks, countless offensive coordinators, and fan dreams by the dozen. Kevin Stefanski inherited some of that dysfunction. After a promising start in 2020, including a playoff win, the Browns have plummeted back into chaos, cycling through quarterbacks, battling injuries, and failing to establish any offensive identity. The 2024 season's disastrous 3-14 record left the organization in turmoil, and Stefanski's leash shorter than ever. Entering the 2025 season, the head coach faces a brutal mandate: win now or walk. In that environment, banking on a rookie quarterback, no matter how flashy, becomes a near-impossible sell to ownership and fans alike. Sanders impresses, but caution reigns. Despite the political reality, Shedeur hasn't shied away from the challenge. His spring was filled with highlight throws, tight window completions, deep sideline dots, and even red zone magic that turned heads. His willingness to attack the field vertically and his accuracy forced Stefanski to give him an extended look. Yet, Cleveland insiders whisper the same cautious refrain: Sanders still has a long way to go. Fowler put it bluntly: He's got a ways to go, and that will probably show early on in camp. That's the core hesitation among the Browns' decision-makers. Sanders looks confident, but when NFL speed turns up in padded practices, rookie quarterbacks often regress. This isn't Colorado anymore. It's the brutal, unforgiving world of the NFL, where mistakes cost games, jobs, and careers. Dillon Gabriel's rising stock adds more complexity. As if Shedeur's road wasn't already steep, the Browns' front office complicated it further with their investment in Dillon Gabriel, a third-round pick out of Oregon. Gabriel brings a different flavor, a compact, high-efficiency passer with over 18,000 college yards, famed for his quick release and tidy mechanics. In team practices, Gabriel has quietly impressed coaches with his structured play, pushing himself into the conversation for the backup role. For Shedeur, that means not only fighting Joe Flacco's veteran presence, but also fending off a fellow rookie viewed by many scouts as more NFL-ready. Shedeur's mindset, patience, and persistence. Sanders, for his part, remains unfazed by the daunting circumstances. When pressed by media about his role, Shedeur exuded maturity. In every aspect, I view things as I've got time to be able to grow and mature, he said. He's studying longer, embracing extra reps, and modeling his habits after Tom Brady's fabled work ethic. Observers noted how Sanders remained on the field late after practices, running extra drills, refining footwork, and digesting playbooks deep into the night. His attitude has impressed veterans. Kevin Stefanski admitted, "He's a very hard worker. He brings joy into the building." Yet, as every NFL coach knows, joy doesn't keep you employed, wins do. Stefanski's job security shapes the quarterback race. Under normal circumstances, Shedeur might have had the luxury of development time. But Kevin Stefanski isn't operating in a vacuum. He's coaching for his future. With 4 offensive coordinators cycled through in 5 years and a lone playoff victory to hang his hat on, Stefanski knows Cleveland ownership is out of patience. Every week is a referendum on his tenure. In that climate, untested potential rarely trumps proven experience. As former NFL lineman Kyle Long succinctly summarized, Joe Flacco is the oil business. These young men are going to get spit out the back end of an oil rig, and Flacco will emerge victorious. The sentiment reflects the brutal truth of Cleveland football. Stefanski can't gamble on promise. He needs stability. Fans caught between hope and reality. Interestingly, Sanders' support among Browns fans hasn't wavered. His magnetic personality, family name, and collegiate highlight reels have earned him a loyal following in Cleveland. Robert Griffin III captured this sentiment perfectly. He is winning the hearts and minds of Cleveland Browns fans on and off the field. Sanders' jersey sales have surged, his social media following expanded, and his community presence lauded by local media. But as Stefanski's reality dictates, fan sentiment doesn't win games, it barely buys rookies any grace period. The trade whisper that refuses to die. By mid-July, with Flacco entrenched as QB1 and Sanders trailing in team hierarchy, trade rumors have begun swirling around Berea. NFL insiders have whispered that if the right suitor emerges, the Browns may not hesitate to field offers for Sanders. That's the harsh business side of the league. If Shedeur can't crack the active roster rotation by mid-season, he could be viewed as valuable trade bait to quarterback-needy teams. In Cleveland, the present always outweighs the future, and Sanders is learning that lesson in real time. Conclusion: a brutal road ahead, but not the end. Shedeur Sanders' rookie season is rapidly becoming a microcosm of the broader dysfunction that's plagued the Cleveland Browns for decades, a collision of hope and desperation. Yes, he's talented. Yes, his work ethic is elite. And yes, fans adore him. But in an organization haunted by instability and coached by a man fighting for his job, opportunity comes with brutal caveats. Sanders is not failing. He's simply a casualty of Cleveland's ruthless present. Yet all is not lost. NFL careers are marathons, not sprints. While Stefanski's timeline may leave little room for Sanders' development, other franchises may view him differently. His maturity, marketability, and raw talent make him a valuable asset. Whether it's in Cleveland or elsewhere, Shedeur Sanders' story isn't over. It's just beginning. The only question is, will he outlast the storm in Cleveland, or will his breakout happen on another field, in another jersey? In the NFL, timing is everything. For Shedeur Sanders, the clock has started ticking.